we got our knit crepe yarn, and it's just lovely. This is wonderful color. It comes in two colors. One is whiskey, which is like a brown, and this is called Dawn Blush. Just wonderful. It's a worsted yarn. It has 201 yards, and they ask you to use a size 8, 9, or 10 knitting needles, and then of course you wash it by hand and lay it flat to dry. Just wonderful, wonderful. It feels so nice. So it comes with a booklet with ideas, and it has a cowl, and it has a hand warmer. So very nice. So see, this is the brown, very pretty also. So let's get to work. We're going to make a scarf, and we have a very nice stitch, and let's get to do this. So this is the way it looks on one side, and this is the way it looks on the other side. So you can use whatever side you like. So I used the cable cast on 16 stitches, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Go in between your 2 stitches, knit them, pick up the whole loop, cast on, and another one, and cast on. So now I have my 16 stitches. Now I made my design on a page on a paper like this, so I can see it better, and you can read it from the bottom to the top. I still want to write them for you, but this is the chart. So row number 1, what you want to do is yarn over. So every time you start on this side, you're going to start with a yarn over. And the way you do this is that you put your right hand needle on top of the working yarn and go around it, and then knit 2 stitches together. You always start the same way on this side, so knit 2 together. Whoops, okay. Now you knit 1, yarn over, and knit until you have 3 stitches left. This is a very, very pretty edge. You're going to like it very much. It gives it a lot of elegance. So I have my 3 stitches left. I am going to yarn over, knit these 2 stitches together, and then knit the last one. On the way back, it's always the same. You are going to knit 2, yarn over, and knit 2 together. So it's always like this on the way back, and then you knit the whole thing back. And I'll come back for row number 3. Row number 3, and what you can do is that you can have your piece of paper and signal which row you're at, so it's much easier that way. Okay, so row number 3. You're going to do your yarn over, put your needle now on top of your yarn, yarn over, knit 2 stitches together, knit 1, yarn over, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, and knit until you have 3 stitches left. Let's see, there we go. When you have your 3 stitches left, you're going to yarn over, knit 2 stitches together, and then knit the last one. And always on the way back you are going to knit 2, yarn over, knit 2 together, and knit all the way back. Row number 5, you are going to do your yarn over, put your needle on top of your yarn, and then you knit these 2 stitches together, knit 1, yarn over, knit together, yarn over, knit together, yarn over, and knit to the end of the row. Until you have 3 stitches left. So now I'm going to have my 3 stitches left there, yarn over, knit together, and knit the last one. Then row number 6, you're going to knit 2, yarn over, knit it together. So all the even number rows are the same. Knit onto the end of the row. Okay, so I finished row 15 of my chart, and I already have all the stitches I need to have on the wide part, which is right here. So now I want to take off, and what we want to do is, we always start the same way. We yarn over and knit together, and this time we're going to knit together again, and then we're going to do yarn over, knit together, yarn over, knit together, yarn over, knit together. Now on the wide part I had 8 yarn overs on the widest part, and this time I want to have 7 because I am taking off. So let's see, because we can certainly count and see where we are at. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need 1 more, and knit together. So this time I'm ending with knit together, and now I have 1, 2, 3, yarn over, knit together, and knit 1, and then on the way back we always come back with the same way. We knit 2, yarn over, knit together, and then knit to the end of the row, and I'll come back and do that again. Okay, let's do row 19, and we do again yarn over, knit together, and knit together. So this time we want to have 6 yarn overs only. So yarn over, knit together, that's 1, yarn over, knit together, that's 2, yarn over, knit together, that's 3, yarn over, knit together, 4, yarn over, knit together, 5, yarn over, knit together, 6. And now I'll knit until I have 3 left, yarn over, knit together, knit 1, and then on the way back it's always the same. We're going to knit 2, yarn over, knit together, and knit to the end of the row. And also you and I have less amount of stitches, so I can show you how to finish this diamond. Okay, so row 29, we are going to yarn over, knit it together, knit together, yarn over, and knit together. Now we're going to knit to the end until we have 3 left. I'm going to do all this now. And we're almost done with our diamond. Knit it together, knit 1, and then row 30, knit 2, yarn over, knit together, knit to the end of the row. And I'm going to have all this written down anyway. We're going to have the chart and we're going to have it written down. Okay, now row 31 is going to be yarn over, knit together, and knit together. And then you knit to the end of the row, and on the way back is going to be the same. And then you're going to start over again with your diamond, and you repeat these 32 rows because, okay, yarn over, knit it together, because the row back is going to be the 32, row number 32. So knit 2, yarn over, knit it together, and then you knit to the end of the row. So let me show you what this looks like. See, this is where I started. So I started here, and I have diamonds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But of course you can make it as long as you want to. So I have 9 diamonds, and once I have my 9 diamonds, we're going to pick up the stitches. Okay, so I did a regular bind off at the end of my 9th diamond. So now I have that last stitch there. So that last stitch belongs to that first loop, and then I'm going to go, see, in between those knots, that strand that's all by itself. Let me get this a little bit closer. That strand that is by itself right there, that is where I'm going to pick up and pick up. See, it's in between your knots. So that strand, pick up. Let's see, that's better. And pick up that strand there, pick up, and you do all the way. Of course, I have circular needles. So once you have all your stitches, you're going to knit the first row. And I'll be back when that happens. Okay, so I picked up 144 stitches. It doesn't have to be that exact amount, but that's what I have. Now, on the edges, we are always going to start by knit 2, yarn over, knit 2 together, like we have here. And we are always going to end by yarn over, knit 2 together, knit 1. So let's do that. Knit 2, yarn over, knit together. Now this row, which is row number 2, we're going to yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit together, yarn over, knit together, and then the last 3 you yarn over, knit together, and knit 1. And then on the way back, which is row number 3, you only knit. Okay, so I'm finishing row number 3, in which you only knit. And then of course the last 3 you yarn over, knit together, knit 1. And row number 4 we are going to knit 2, yarn over, knit 2 together, but we're going to knit 1 because we want to alternate the yarn overs. So after I knit 2, yarn over, knit 2 together, I knit 1 and then yarn over and knit 2 together. Yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, and then the row coming back is a knit row. Okay, so I did rows 6, 7, 8, and 9, which are the same as rows 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have them right here. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to knit a part of only garter stitch. Of course, you're going to start and end your rows the same as what we have been doing. And you can knit as wide as you want your scarf to be. And at the end, we're going to repeat rows 2 to 9. And then we bind off. So after I did my 8 rows of garter stitch, I repeated this section 2 to 9, rows 2 to 9, and now I'm binding off, regular bind off. So once you have that, what you want to do is get a piece of plastic. This is a plastic tablecloth that I bought at the dollar store, and I reused this. So tape a plastic, put it on top of a flat surface, and then on top put a nice thick towel. Now you put your scarf on top of this and pat it down. And then you take a spray bottle and spray it so that it gets a little bit misty. Not too wet, but a little bit misty. And then pat it down again so that you can block it nice and it stays flat. And that's it. You're done with your scarf. And I'll take some pictures of this and show you what it looks like. And thank you very much for watching, and please share us with your friends and like our page and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.